They say that winter is the most happy time of the year, the best time of the year, the holiday season. And for Hempfield's holiday tournament, if you're a basketball fan, well, that's no different. We're ready to go. The Lower Merion Aces against the Hempfield Black Knights as Hempfield hosts their annual holiday tournament here in the Buchanan Gymnasium. It was Central York who just got the victory over the Wilson Bulldogs in the first game. The host Black Knights play the Lower Merion Aces tonight. My colleague tonight is a special guest who is all too familiar with this boys basketball program. Former HSD TV 7 alum. You might know him as Peanut, number 35 on the courts, number 1 in all of your hearts. Austin Groft. And my producer tonight is Ben Marinas. Alrighty, Austin.
Kasey, I'll tell you what, I'm so excited for this. This is my first time seeing the team play this year. Started the season all 3-5. We got a huge matchup tonight against Lower Merion. Obviously, Sam Brown is in the building. That is Brett Brown's son. I'm so glad and honored to be a part of this commentary tonight with you, Kasey.
Yep. Brett
Just
Brown
like old
is,
times.
Of course, the head coach of the Philadelphia 76ers, so there's that prestige. And of course, if you're also not familiar, this is where Kobe Bryant, the legend for the LA Lakers, also attended high school and played his high school ball. So we'll see what the Black Knights got for them tonight. We'll take you through the starting lineups here in just a sec.
Against your Hempfield Black Knights.
Gonna be a fun one.
Now for starting lineups first for the visitors from Lower Merion. On 5'11", sophomore guard number 2, Jaden Shippen.
Jaden Shippen, the sophomore, gets us started for Lower Merion.
On 6'4", senior guard number 4, James Simples.
James Simples, a senior.
On 6'1", senior guard number 10, Lance Chestnut.
Lance Chestnut. Hoping to roast some chestnuts by the fire tonight.
A 6-foot freshman guard, number 11, Sam Brown.
There he is.
There he is, yep, Sam Brown, the freshman.
Lefty shooter.
Sophomore forward, number 22, Henry Barr.
And Henry Barr, the sophomore. Young team for Lower Merion.
Your head coach of the Aces.
We'll see if it pays off tonight. Greg Downer is the head coach.
Now the starting lineup for your Hempfield.
And for the Black Knights.
A 6-foot senior guard, number 4, Will Hessinger.
Will Hessinger, the senior.
A 6'1", junior guard, number 5, Ryan Hilton.
Ryan Hilton, who leads the team in scoring this season.
A 6'3", junior forward, number 10, Brandon Hagel.
Brandon Hagel, one of the breakout players of the year.
A 6'4", junior forward, number 34, Davion Edmund Green.
Davion Edmund Green gets the start tonight.
I believe that is his first start of the year.
I was thinking the same thing, and Daniel Sears.
Bring him in for some size.
Well, we'll get to that in just a second here, Austin, as this Hempfield team, they're banged up. They've got some injuries to deal with. No Alex Wilkinson tonight. That's a new injury. Connor Elsonger still with that high ankle sprain. They will get Connor Axe tonight, but he's back, but he's not in the starting lineup. We'll see.
I'm curious to see how Coach gets him in the
on.
rotation. Normally when players come back from injury, they don't start and get their game. They come back in the game later and start in the following games. For this game for Hempfield, I like to see them to control the possession, value the possession, take their time offensively. Don't force any bad shots, especially against this highly offensive-powered Lower Merion team. Ball is tipped, and it's in.
Yeah, Lower Merion gets the tip. Miguel Pena, the freshman, was promoted from JV to varsity to compensate for all these injuries.
It looks like Hempfield's opening up in a zone here, a 2-3 zone.
Yep.
Really good talk. Will Hessinger comes back up top.
Here's Brown taking a look. Dishes it out.
They got to be able to locate Brown at all times. He's a very knockdown shooter.
Here's Simples. Back to Shippen. Remember, there's no shot clock in high school basketball, so you can pass the ball a lot. We know that Hempfield loves to do that.
Of course, that's our play style. That's how we beat Cedar Crest last year. We moved the ball, valued the possession, and made the other team frustrated. You got to take there.
Merion trying to do the same thing. Davion Edmund Green trying to use all his height there.
That was a nice, strong take.
Yeah.
Little press here for Lower Merion, 1-2-2.
All right, here's Hempfield's first offensive possession. Hessinger to Hagel. They get it across, and there's the turnover as he was trying to bounce it in there, I think, to Hilton.
Hagel's got to be aware of that. Those corners right there is a very dangerous stop to pick up your dribble.
Here's a shot from 3. Simples drills it.
He was wide open on there.
Yeah.
Nice play there for Lower Merion. Here they come again with the 1-2-2. Let's see if Hempfield can break this. If they don't break it this time, I'm going to see Coach Walk might have to call a timeout and figure things out. There's that spot again. They like to trap it.
Taking a shot, and he gives it right back. Sears was over there, but again, it's Simples. And driving then after the pass is Shippen.
There's a timeout for Coach Walk.
Yeah. Just a minute 32 into this game, the Knights down 7-0 here. And, well, these Aces couldn't have started too much better for them.
That was a nice electric play there by James Simples. He got that layup to start, took it right to Davon, and then he hit that three in the corner off that turnover.
Senior guard.
So
nice start.
Hempfield here is going to have to be patient with this press. The idea of a press is to make you go faster than you normally play, and it's very frustrating to play against sometimes when you can't get the ball across half court.
Yeah, they've had struggling. They've had problems just getting it into that back third for right now. Getting it beyond midcourt. We'll see if Hempfield.
Easiest way to break it is to move the ball in and outside. You got to get it into the middle. As you see, Will Hessinger is there in the middle.
Yep.
Got to get it to him. If you get it to him, then the press is broken. Also got to be aware of the 10-second violation.
Yeah, I was thinking that. They've come close to that.
Right there,
Hessinger
goes to the middle.
Back
And
to
Hagel gets an
Green.
open shot.
And off the bounce, off the rim.
Like I was saying there, got it right into the middle of what happened. Press is broke.
Yep. Simples dishing out. Now, nice pass out there to Shippens and then to Simples. And Shippens from three, got it. And Jaden Shippen.
That was great ball movement there by Lower Merion.
Lower Merion off to a blinding start. Jalen Shippen and James Simples, the sophomore and the senior, both have 5 points respectively in the first 2:15 of game time. And there you see Austin. That just seemed like a matter of time before it was going to happen. They were taking so much time in the backcourt on all their possessions. Finally, a 10-second violation.
You can see there, Brendan Hagel just had a little argument there with Daniel Sears. He did not come to the middle.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, you have to come in the middle to break this press. If you don't have anyone in the middle, you can't just be passing it back and forth, or else you're going to get those 10-second violations.
Yeah.
Got to be able to look down the floor and find your man.
Back out to Shippen. Lower Merion doing basically what they want at will right now. But there's the first takeaway of the night. And there's Ryan Hilton, first time we've called him. He's been in a bit of a slump the past few games, even though he had that game-winning putback against CV the last time we played a week ago. But he's been in a bit of a slump lately. They'll see if they can get him going tonight.
Hopefully Hempfield can get a nice offensive possession here, get a bucket, our first bucket of the night.
Yeah. Well, they've only attempted one field goal so far. That was Hagel's.
It was a good look by Hagel too. There's a nice
number
play.
2, and Evan Green just overshot it.
Davin's got to take that up stronger.
And a little bit. Rebound there from Chestnut. And then back to Shippen. And all Lower Merion here early on.
Hempfield still in the zone. Got to locate shooters. They've done a good job of not letting Sam Brown get any shots.
Give us a look into some of those different defensive coverages you have for basketball, Austin. And here's Brown.
Brown
off
with
the
a three.
mark.
So Hempfield typically plays man-to-man, but sometimes when you play a team with a lot of shooters or you have some niche masters, you like to do a 2-3 zone. Got to get, the hard thing about a zone is, Coach Walk always says, is it's very hard to box out because you're not guarding a man. You got to find a man and box him out. Sometimes when you're shooting threes, that's the easiest way to break a zone is find the open gaps and hit threes. Sometimes when you miss those threes, there's going to be long rebounds, and it's hard to find a man to box out on those threes. That's a nice steal there.
Edmund Green, who had the first bucket of the night, gets the steal way down court to Sears, who was fouled on the way there.
That was a great pass there by Hilton.
Yeah. Went all the way down the court, and Sears.
That's honestly the easiest way to make a press is find the man down the field.
This is going to be interesting for Daniel Sears. He's shooting 18% from the line this season. We'll see if he can, well, not there. Add to that a little bit. 2 of 12 now on the season from the line, but we know shooting is not Daniel Sears' thing. His thing is getting open in the paint and getting it to the basket. That's what basically won him the game against CV.
As he misses both.
That was off the mark. And
he's a good shooter. I'm surprised he's shooting 18% from the field this season. Last year, he's been able to knock down an open three.
last year as a sophomore, got some varsity playing time, as there's a holding foul there called. As it was Shippens there driving to the net. Or Simples, my apologies.
It's a shooting foul.
Yeah. So Simples will get a chance now to shoot from the line. 10-2.
James Simples the line.
Score early on here. Foul was called on Evan Green. And he drove the first one. Sam Bennett, by the way, is subbed in for Hempfield. He comes in for Hagel. Looks like Lower Merion is going to sub in Eli Rothman, the senior, at their next open opportunity.
Good box out there by Daniel Sears.
Yeah.
Good rebound by Hilton.
Hilton gets the rebound. Not going to get it across.
Lower Merion's now, looks like they're out of the press. They're into a man-to-man press now. Good cut there by Will Hessinger.
Yeah. They are making Hempfield work for every inch of court tonight. Defending the backcourt.
See if Hempfield can get the ball moving this possession, get another good look.
Yeah, Hessinger thought about dishing it out to Edmund Green. Instead went to Bennett and goes to Hilton.
Looks like they're doing a double big man in the paint. We got Davon and Sears both posting up. Got to work the ball inside and out.
It's Hessinger. Looking, now going to drive and then dish to Hilton. He thought about it. Decides to drive instead.
Seems like Lower Merion's switching a lot on there. They had a little interchange between Bennett and Hilton. And 2 and number, can't see him right now, number 10 or 16, looks like, yeah, 10. They switched off of that.
The ball gets out of bounds, seems like off the ground there. And subbing in is Rothman now.
Lower Merion's showing a lot of energy right now, especially on defense. Bench is clapping it up.
Well, it's easy to have that energy when you're up 11-2 early on. They have controlled things here, but Hempfield trying to
Little elevator screen there.
Yeah. Bennett back out to Hilton. Or back to Hessinger, my apologies. Hilton. And then on the receiving end.
Nice cut there by Bennett.
Yeah. Bennett's gotten some more playing time with all these injuries. This is his 5th appearance of the season. In the prior 4, he's been averaging 5.5 points a game. Here's Edmund Green driving, and that one just spins off the rim.
That was a nice take there. He's got to take that up stronger like his last one. Try to get a foul or something.
Edmund Green has been the guy in the paint, though, trying to take over for Connor Elsugger. Here's Rothman.
Looks like Hempfield is now a man-to-man.
Yeah.
Never mind, they're staying the 2-3. It was just this is what they call the man-to-man, or the matchup zone, where it looks like you're playing man, but it's actually a 2-3 zone.
There's another block from Edmund Green. I'll tell you, he had some electric blocks against CV. Now he's going to try and get a point out of it, or get a bucket out of it.
Like I always say, you get a block, you got to feed the big man when he comes back down. Would have been nice for him to get that layup there.
Oh, yeah. Gave it all he had there. Hempfield still retaining possession, though. It'll be Bennett on the throw-in.
Take that up strong. There he goes.
There he goes.
Perfect. He's got to do that every time. Take it up strong.
Green, he's already matched his point total for the season tonight. He had 4 coming into the night. He's got 4 tonight. He's got the only 4 for the Black Knights so far.
He's really developed a lot. Last year, he was a very immature player. He took some really bad shots, but it's nice to see him develop over time.
Well, he played JV last year, correct?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so now this is his first year.
He's actually a transfer from Columbia.
Yeah.
And he wasn't used to our style of play, so now it looks like he's starting to learn Hempfield basketball.
Starting to come into his own as a young player. And as a junior, he's still got 1 more year after this. You can only imagine how good he'll be then. Here's Hessinger. Tend to take some time right now. Try to find somebody open. Inside again to Edmund Green, who drives and give it to him again. All right, well.
Seems like they've been using Davon a lot here.
Yeah.
It's working right now. They're put it to a 5-point game.
This defense was going to get out of hand early, but Hempfield has at least made it respectable to this point. Here's Sam Brown driving, and he's off the mark again. Nice rebound, though. That was number 3, Peter Gribben in there, the sophomore who got the rebound and then dished it out to Rothman.
This is exactly how Hempfield should be playing this game the rest of the way. Taking their time on offense and getting good looks. Yeah. All of Davon's layups have been amazing looks, great plays by Coach Walk. I just see that Davon was on the top of the elbow, the free throw line, and he got a screen up and cut down, found him, and it was a switch onto a lower man. And he got that opportunity over a smaller man onto him.
Looks like they're going to hold here for the last shot of the quarter, and I think Hempfield is going to be content to give it to him. Coming down. These quarters fly by in high school basketball, only 8 minutes in length. Here's a cut inside, and Rothman drives and gets that'll end the first quarter. 13-6. The Lower Merion Aces up, but Hempfield's starting to show some life in the second half of that first quarter.
So yeah, I thought that was a decent first quarter for Hempfield. Obviously, they need to be ready for that strong fast start by Lower Merion.
Yeah.
Times like that, if you get down early, it can be a huge deficit later on in the game.
It's hard to come back from, hard to dig yourself out of an early hole.
Especially last year when we went down, I think it was, I believe, 9-2 or 7-0, or something like similar
Something
to this
like
game,
this, yeah.
the Township, and that killed us. Like, the entire gym was just quiet, no morale with the team, and that destroyed us the rest of the game, and we couldn't come back and regroup as a team.
Well, the student section is out in full force tonight for this holiday tournament.
Yeah, I was going to say something about that.
Yeah.
Like a good old Jersey night tonight.
Uh-huh.
Decent crowd for this game.
Mine's my producer to the right of me. He's got to put on his David DeCastro jersey.
Oh, he has it with him. He's put it on, yeah.
Steelers fan for offensive linemen everywhere, Ben Marino.
Let's see if Hempfield can get a good play here.
He's got it on.
Get
now.
it back inside to Davon. Keep it going.
Yeah, why not? But you do think they got to start dishing it out a little bit to some of these other guys. Maybe let Hilton take a shot. You know, Ryan Hilton, that game against CV, it was not a very good game from him. He had 2 shots from 3 that he both airmailed, and the rest of the night he was hesitant from there on to take those threes.
It's nice for him to get that buzz beater for the win, though.
Oh yeah,
That had to feel good after shooting poorly that night to make that buzz beater for the win.
Yeah, and you got to think it's been tough with losing 2 of his better offensive weapons. His colleagues, Connor Axe and Connor Elslager, as that one from Bennett. He was trying to get it over to Green, but Green couldn't quite stretch out enough. But you got to think with having Axe and Elslager both hurt that they've had to rely more on Hilton. Teams have zoned in more on him, and that's why he hasn't been maybe as effective the past few weeks.
Exactly. You already know that
games.
the other team is putting their best defender on Hilton.
Yeah. We'll have to see as this Hempfield team gets back to full strength. Nice pass.
Nice baseline drive there.
From Gribben to Phil Cook.
As they're bringing the press back to slow down Hempfield.
Yep, 15-6. Hempfield gets something going.
You gotta
here.
stay back there. Good save by Sam.
Yeah, little volleyball-ass pass, and
Take it
again
up
it's
strong.
Green in the paint, breaking ankles, but then misses the shot.
And there's a foul on
tried to sell it a little
Davon.
bit there.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Maybe you can call that a foul for flopping.
Maybe, but regardless, it's Lower Merion's ball. But give Evan Green credit. He got his way open, just couldn't quite connect in the paint. But he's been the one taking all the shots tonight, as the perimeter has been left for scraps, basically.
It's like Hempfield's back in man-to-man. And we got a travel there.
Yeah, travel there on Simples. He started hot. Still leads Lower Merion in points. He's got 6 of their 15.
Sears has got to come up there.
Dishes to Hilton.
Someone's got
to Hessinger. There's
right into the
Sears.
middle. Stay middle.
Watch the 10 seconds though.
You got to get it across.
Yeah, Bennett and was trying to get to Hilton there. Nice job by Rothman to be over there in coverage. Hempfield though goes for same possession as it went out off of Rothman.
Cole Overball coming into the game.
Yeah, Overball.
32 Cole Overball.
Another guy that was converted very early on from varsity to from JV to varsity, and he's gotten some playing time in each of the past few games. One of those guys has got to step up. When this season started, all the varsity members were either juniors or seniors. Overball the lone senior, as Bennett can't connect there.
That was a good take by Bennett. Oh, and there was a frustration foul.
Yeah.
He's got to be smarter about that. Just get back on defense and say next play.
Bennett not quite able to connect on that one.
Here comes Jaden Alston into the game.
Yeah.
Brother of former Hempfield player Anthony Alston.
Yeah, Alston's another guy that's gotten some more playing time.
Sam Bennett's coming out for that foul. Coach is going to tell him that he's got to just get the next play mentality. It's a Hempfield mentality.
That's what you got to have in this game, especially when you're down like this. Can't worry about it too much.
Hempfield back in the man-to-man.
There's Rothman off the mark to Overball, and then
Right
Sears
through
couldn't
Sears'
corral
hands,
it.
yeah.
Neither of them could.
You got to squeeze the orange.
Yeah, it was Gribben there. Is that what you guys called an orange?
Yeah. We called a lot of things.
Oh, I bet. Here's 3, and connecting again is Rothman.
That was a pure shot right there in the corner.
Yeah, and that's what Hempfield hasn't had so far, and Alston gives it back as he threw it right
Alston,
into Rothman.
Good timeout there by Coach Walk.
Yeah.
Talk over this press again. Jane Alston going into the game, he's got to be aware of the press.
Well, you think about Alston, he's relatively inexperienced. This is only his 3rd appearance of the season.
I'd like to see him develop this season. He's got a lot of talent, but honestly, he hasn't had that much playing time. I think he's got the capability if he just gets some experience under his belt.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. With Coach Walk, his mentality has always been put your seniors first. That's a very admirable thing. But in the situation for you guys, you had all the seniors last year graduating. You, Eli, Ronnie Swatner, Warnock, Atkinson, all those guys are gone now. And so you have all these new seniors who come in and they can take over, but they don't maybe have as much varsity experience coming into the season.
Yeah, so if you looked at the last season, I believe we started off like 7-2 before the holiday tournament.
Yeah.
And we were mainly had like a 6-7 man rotation with Hilton coming off the bench, and it was either Elseger or Axe coming in as the 7th man.
Yeah.
And as we got more and more into the season, we hit a little slump. And so Coach Walk started putting in the younger guys to give them some experience.
Yeah.
And then near the end of the season, it looked like he stuck with what we did at the beginning of the season, where it was mainly just the seniors, because we had to push through to get ourselves into the districts, which we ended up doing. So if you look at it in the big picture, he gave some players midway through the season some experience where like we were struggling, and it was a good opportunity for them to show them who they are and whether they can make a strong case for themselves for the next season.
Yeah, and Ryan Hilton took full advantage of that. He became a starter near the end of the year. And there is Jaden Alston's first career varsity points.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure Anthony Alston's happy about that. He's here at the game. I actually talked to him beforehand.
All righty. I'm sure he's nice to see little bro. And Hempfield there getting it off the out of bounds, and Alston will throw it in.
See if Hempfield can get another inside bucket. They have not had any shots outside the
Three-point line, yeah. Nothing from the perimeter.
other than that Hegel jump shot.
Yeah. Here's Sears driving. There's a stuck ball.
Kasey loves that one.
Well, we were talking about it last week in CV, and we were thinking, what's going to happen if we get a stuck ball? Well, we just found out. I think it's the first one of the season, or first one we've been a part of here.
See if Sears can make these free throws here.
Third broadcast. All right, Sears is 2 for 13 now, and he's 2 for 14.
I mean, it almost looks like he's not even like taking his time. He's frustrated. Look at him, shaking his head. This guy's taking posts, gather himself, just put it up.
We were talking about the freshman who got promoted to varsity.
Missed it again, short.
Again off, and trying to get the rebound, make up for it with Sears. Miguel Pena is in the game now for Hempfield, and he is a freshman.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see him come in.
Yeah, now the lone
Good catch,
freshman.
Kasey. Look.
The lone freshman now on this varsity team, his first night as a varsity player. See what kind of impact he can make.
Notable that Connor Axe is not coming in the game yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure.
He's dressed tonight, but I don't know if maybe it's a thing. Maybe that ankle is still not 100%. We don't know what the injury is to Wilkinson. Daniel Sears saying, if I can't shoot it, I'm at least going to get some steals, and he's got a good one there. Out to Austin.
Amazing block there.
Oh, that was awesome. That's what you do as a big man. And Hilton driving.
Great take.
And gets the shot. He'll have one more add on.
Here come the Black Knights. They've awakened the student section a little bit here.
Yep, into double digits for the first time tonight, and they cut the lead down to 10.
I'm honestly a little surprised that the student section has not had any chance yet. I mean, this is a big game.
See, yeah. That one, though, doesn't go.
I'd like to see him get into it a little more. Maybe get some defense chance, When I was playing, honestly, I loved hearing those chants. Got me hyped up.
Well, I remember, you got hyped up at everything, though, in the intros, too.
Oh, my God.
The Thanos snap. Oh,
the
boy.
Thanos snap. Don't even bring me back to that.
Ruby there tried to corral the pass from Sears. Couldn't do it, and Sears got his ankles broken, but then Overball getting in front of him. Now there's a fight.
Let's look at that play right there. Lower Merion just out-hustled us. They're all over the floor. Yeah, see 21 and 10, both on the floor. Sears fell over and was slow to get up.
Miguel Pena thought it was a wrestling match for a second. They were fighting for the ball. And Lower Merion's going to take their first time out now. Alrighty, 20 to 10. Obviously, look at the scoreboard. Hempfield, they've at least kept themselves in it to this point, and they've done a solid job defensively on Lower Merion, a team that we know is very explosive on the offensive side. But, what can you say right now if you're Coach Walk? Obviously, you haven't had a lot of success moving the ball down the court passing with a lot of proficiency. So what are you saying right now?
There's 4 minutes left to go in the half. It's 20-10. Honestly, 20 points is not that bad considering you're playing a team like this.
True.
I think they're doing a great job defensively. They just need to get some better looks on offense, and they need to do a better job of breaking this press. The turnovers and the press have been killing them. They need to be able to handle the basketball and get better looks on offense.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Turnovers.
Maybe Hempfield can even get their three-point shot going.
Yeah, we'll see. No Axe, the almost exclusive three-point shooter, but Hilton's got a couple this season, and we'll see if he can get that going. Here's Brown off balance and getting the rebound there. Nice
Hempfield's
rebound by
back
Long.
into the 2-3 matchup zone. Take a look here at the matchup zone. You got the three guys on the bottom. They always interchange. When a player runs by them, they pick them up and then interchange right there. Sears picks up Sam Brown as he's going to the corner.
And Hilton takes that one. And now inside to Pena, who put a little bit too much on it.
He's got to be nervous. This is his first varsity game.
I bet for Pena.
He's got to take that up strong.
Again, we didn't receive word on what the injury is to Alex Wilkinson, why he's not playing tonight, but his injury is the reason that Pena got promoted from JV to varsity. And still without outside.
Student section clapping it up a little.
And Brown got knocked over on that shot by Hilton. That doesn't go. Well, you see a foul there called.
2 times now. It looks like he almost, for lack of better words, flopped.
Yeah, Ben was mouthing it to me, to the right of me, and I tend to agree with him on that one.
Substitution here for Lower Merion, number 2. This is Jalen Shippen.
Yeah. In for Chestnut.
Corner 3. Oh, he gave it up.
Instead. And nice rebound there by Zach Long, the junior. Great job keeping
Back
that
into the
one
1-2-2 press. You see Sam Brown's now covering the middle because that's Hempfield's been using that to break the press.
Hilton looking over to Pena and not able to get it to Austin there over the middle.
Good job by Miguel being strong with the ball there.
Yeah.
Especially as a freshman.
And I think they got to direct to Miguel where exactly he's going here. He'll be in on the inbound here. And he'll get
Number 23, Justin Poles, is also a freshman, is now in the game for Lower Merion, so we got a little freshman-on-freshman action here.
Alrighty. Hilton out to Austin.
See if Hempfield's going to get a ball screen here or something. Looks like they're going to try that play again where they got Cole overball down to the block. Yep, there it is.
Yeah. And Banyan from 3. Got it! Oh, boy!
Look at that.
Nerves.
His first varsity
What
points,
nerves.
a 3 in the eye of the other freshman that just came in the game.
All right. Well, that might only make permanent 3.
Oh, and Sam Brown responds with a 3 of his own.
The other freshman.
Sam Brown.
A lot of young players in this game. You love to see it.
Sam Brown, of course, has been more heralded, but what a job on Miguel Payne in his first varsity points, coming in his first varsity appearance.
I was watching him in warm-ups. He's just such a pure shooter. He was making all of his shots in warm-ups.
That's what they need, though, without
Coming off the
Axe.
dribble.
Without Axe,
Just
that's
some
what they
very
need.
valuable minutes for him.
Hilton driving, stepping, putting it down.
Nice to see Hilton getting himself going here a little bit.
25-15 is the score. Aces still up.
Hempfield's got to get some stops
But
here.
Hempfield
Maybe
is
2
making
more
them
stops.
work, yeah. There's another block from Sears. To Austin. To Hilton.
Got to find overball
Spins
there.
around to overball and can't quite put it through.
Oh!
And
Oh!
tripped
We
up
got lucky
Long
with that
there,
one.
Yeah. Don't know if that was on purpose. It didn't seem like it, but
Looks like he threw it off his leg or something.
yeah.
Eli Ross.
Overball had gotten knocked over, and as he was trying to get up, one kind of stepped over him a little bit funky, and they both took a spill.
Let's see if Coach Walk's going to give Hilton a 3 here.
Let's see. Or maybe Pena.
Sears going back to the hoop.
Oh, Sears.
Great read. He's got to finish that.
Couldn't quite there.
Oh, that was such a great read by Daniel Sears. He set the screen for Hilton, a little diversion. He came back to the hoop.
Been a rough night so far for Sears offensively. Defensively, he's had a couple nice steals. Right there. Got a foul on Pena. So Pena's first career points, and now his first career foul. To the line. As for now in the bonus is Jalen Shippen.
Number 4, James Simple is back into the game for Lower Merion.
And Hessinger comes back in for Alston. For an 11-point lead, got it. And he'll have a chance to add one more to it. His 6th point of the night. Lower Merion's done a nice job so far distributing the ball around. That one goes as well. 27-15.
Lower Merion here in the man-to-man press.
Yeah, and Pena not able to hang on, but it looks like it was Justin Poles over there in coverage, and he got his hand on it before it went out of bounds. So
Hempfield's going to stack it here.
Yep. Try to get it out.
We'll get back to the inbounder. Will Hessinger strong with the ball. I'm surprised there's the foul.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
He had 2 people on him, and they didn't really give him much of a chance to do anything with that one.
One more, and it's going to be 1-1 for Hempfield.
Yeah, in the bonus. This is foul number 6 for Lower Merion. Hempfield we just talked about, they're in the bonus now.
All right, let's get a nice shot here for Hilton.
Yep. Definitely want to have some sort of shot. Try and get it down to a single-point deficit entering halftime. Here's Pena.
Lower Merion looked like they trapped Hessinger there, but he did a good job of getting it out.
Over Blow, who couldn't corral it.
Great hustle there by Eli Rothman.
Yeah, Rothman was over there, and then a little too high.
Sloppy turnover there for Lower Merion.
Shippen tried to get to Rothman, and maybe if Rothman was about 6 inches taller, he could have hauled that one in, but was unable to that time. 44.6 ticks to go.
You know, we were talking about that 6'8" sophomore for Lower Merion, but he has not come in the game yet.
Yeah, Demetrius Lilly, we were talking off air about him, hasn't come in
More
yet.
hustle by Eli Rothman.
Man.
He's all over the place.
Rothman doing a great job defensively. And trying to back his way in. Yeah, travel there on Shippen. So negate that bucket.
Hempfield's getting some good stops here.
Yeah, they are. You just got to get a little more offensively, and you feel like maybe they'll have a chance. As I said, I think they want to get it back to a single-digit deficit before entering halftime.
Someone's got to flash back to the ball. There we go.
Yeah, all right, there's Sears, and there's Hilton, and now it's 3-on-1, and Hilton trying to draw the foul, but not getting it. Was Poles.
Good, strong take there by Hilton. See, Lower Merion's got drawn up here for the last play of the half.
Yeah, looks like they'll probably take it down here to the end.
Hempfield sends up a double team of their own.
Here's a shot from Brown, and he got it. Sam Brown's second made 3 of the night is going to end the half. 30-17 is the score at halftime. The Lower Merion Aces up over the Black Knights here on the holiday tournament. Winner will play Central York tomorrow in the championship game for the tournament. Loser will play the Wilson Bulldogs in the 3rd place consolation game. And in just under 10 minutes time, we'll be back from the Buchanan Gymnasium. You're watching Hempfield Black Knights boys basketball on HST TV 7. My partner Austin Groft, my producer Ben Marinas. We'll be back in just a little bit. And hi everybody, welcome back into the Buchanan Gymnasium here at the Hempfield High School. The holidays are coming to an end. The countdown to 2020 is in full force, and with that, the annual holiday tournament is here. And the Hempfield Black Knights taking on the Lower Merion Aces. Lower Merion up 30-17 at the half, but Hempfield showed some flashes there. My colleague Austin Groft, producer Ben Marinas, and Austin, well, what did you see that you liked in the first half from Hempfield and from Lower Merion?
What I liked for Hempfield is that we were getting the ball inside and getting some nice layups and easy points. I like to see them expand the floor a little bit, get some outside looks, get the 3-point going, and then it'll make it easier to drive. I'd also like to see Hempfield break the press a little better. They've done a not so good job of dealing with the pressure. So hopefully Coach Walk went over that at halftime, told them to be patient and be calm with the ball, but also be aware of the 10-second violation. For Lower Merion, they've done a good job of dealing with Hempfield's matchup zone. Let's see if Hempfield will stay in this the second half. They'll open it with the ball.
Yep. They don't want to let the Aces blow it open here in the 3rd quarter. Already up by 13. They start here. Hilton on the inbound, and trying to cut it off right away was James Simples, but
Lower Merion's pressure has been a huge
Yeah.
factor for this game. Hempfield's been struggling with it all game. I like to see them get a nice bucket here.
Hilton gets to Sears.
Surprised they didn't call that a backcourt. He caught the ball in the backcourt when he was coming from the front court. Got lucky with that one.
Lower Merion, you can hear on their sideline they didn't quite like it. And Bennett gets tripped up, and I'll call that a foul.
Please don't be another injured player.
Yeah, I was thinking he's gonna
shakes it off.
A little gingerly, but it doesn't look too bad. I was seeing the same thing, Austin. Man, this team has already been riddled with injuries enough this season.
Reminds me of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh gosh. Yeah, but they ain't playing the Dallas Cowboys tonight. They're playing a very good Lower Merion Aces team. Here's Hessinger. Out to Hilton.
Like to see Hempfield get a bucket here. Got to open the half with a strong case.
Yeah. Bennett.
As Coach Walk always says, got to be the first one to punch.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is in this court. You got to go punch for punch with the Aces. It's going to be hard to stop them, so you got to be able to match them. And there's Hilton.
Wow, excellent move there.
Yeah.
A little jump stop, spin move. Gathered himself and used the glass to finish that one. Hilton now with 8 points.
Yep. True to form, he's the only player averaging double-digit points per game for Hempfield so far this season. And he looks like he may be on pace to continue with that.
Last year, Hilton was averaging, I believe, 7 points per game. I wonder how close he is.
Well, currently he's got 11.5 coming into the night in the 8 games prior. There's a 3. And similar to how they started off in the first half, it's James Simples from
Another
downtown.
corner 3. I believe that's the 3rd or 4th corner 3 of this game for Lower Merion.
Oh, we've seen that a lot.
Good cut there by Sam Bennett.
Yeah, nice job. Driving to the net, and Bennett, who we talked about maybe had to get sat down a little bit in that first half, looks like he's come out strong in half number 2.
So Coach Walk's bringing the energy, talking his players up.
You know Coach Walk is never going to lack energy. We know that much. And trying to get the rebound was Edmund Green.
Great blocks out there.
Yeah. Nice job for Hempfield. That is a foul call on Phil Cook. And Hempfield will have a chance now. Down by 12.
Like to see more energy coming from Hempfield's bench, cheering their team on.
Yeah. And that's the layup. That's an inbound violation as Bennett couldn't find anybody open.
Another turnover for Hempfield.
Gives it right back to the Aces. And now
Looks
it'll
like
be
Hempfield's
Simples.
back into the matchup zone.
Yeah.
Got to find the shooters. Hilton, you see located Sam Brown there on that one.
There's Chestnut though. Nice pass and a nice shot. Off the mark that time from Simples.
Good rebound there for Will Hessinger.
Yeah, Hessinger getting the rebound. Nice pass inside to Bennett, who tried to get it over to Edmund Green, and cutting it off was Chestnut, but he couldn't quite corral it.
If Bennett was going to throw that pass, it should have been a little bit more earlier than that. If you wait longer, the defense can recover and steal that one.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was deflected out of bounds.
Bennett, little bounce to Hessinger.
Looking to get inside to Davon again. Clearing the paint.
Yeah, Davion trying to back his way out
And
there.
go back into their 1-4 set.
Hilton making some moves and then getting blocked, but it comes back to him from Simples.
Great job by Hilton. Missed that first shot, but went up, got it strongly, gathered himself, and finished it.
Yeah. 33-23. Hempfield is keeping themselves in this one with 5:30 to go.
This is exactly what they needed to do to start this half.
Yeah. And nice move there.
Luckily, that one was not an and-one.
Yeah.
This is exactly what they need to do, though. They need to slowly come back and get themselves back into this game. They can't win it on one possession. Have to win it one possession at a time.
Well, we saw that with the game last Friday night against the Buckskins. Hempfield, they were up 6 to 8 points most of that night. Buckskins got back in it late and made it close, and it came down to that buzzer beater. And that one just bounces through there from Simples. Talk about Lower Merion, they got a lot of height to them. As you mentioned, we haven't seen that 6'8" sophomore yet. We'll see if he comes in at some point. As making both of his shots from the line is Simples, 35-23, and now Simples has double-digit points on the night.
Lower Merion into the man-to-man press. Looks like they've been rotating between the man-to-man press and the 1-2-2 press. Keep Hempfield thinking whether or not it's man. It's always difficult to adjust in game-like situations like that.
Yep. Here's Hilton. Bounce. Bennett. Looking.
They're doing that double big man in the post with Davon and Sears.
Oh, Davion couldn't quite get to the net and then tried to bounce it back to Sears and couldn't do it.
And there's another frustration foul there for Hempfield. I'm surprised Davon didn't get called for a foul on that one. I thought he got fouled going up with it, but it must have been all ball.
I was thinking that too, but I agree.
Sears now with two fouls.
Sears
I believe we'll
has
head to the bench.
4 fouls now.
Oh, it's 4
away.
fouls.
Yeah, he's 1 away from
I did not see that. I thought it was 2.
Yeah, 2 fouls on the half so far for the Knights, but
that was a problem for
that's
Daniel
a
Sears
fourth
last year.
for Sears, yeah. We talked about Hagel. He fouled out last game against CV.
So,
Sears is 1 foul away here, so he's in some foul trouble right now.
Cole Overball now gets some more minutes off the bench.
Yeah. Overball, another guy with some height to him. And Overball gets the rebound there.
Great job of being aware of the shooter,
yeah,
getting a hand on that ball.
They've held Brown pretty quiet. Here's Hessinger from 3. That one doesn't go, but getting the rebound is Hempfield. After it bounces around, it finally winds up in Cole Overball's hands. Out to Edmund Green, inside to Hessinger. Ooh,
that was a great cut.
Yeah.
Hessinger just got to take that up stronger.
Yeah.
Good find by Davon.
Nice read, though. Inside.
Stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, he was out of bounds. Very close there for Lance Chestnut, but the senior was out of bounds. And I'll refrain myself from making another corny winter pun like I did in the starting lineup open, but that's not what Chestnut wanted to see.
We're back into the man-to-man press.
Chestnut tried to make up for it there, though. Trying to cut off the pass from Hessinger to Hilton, but couldn't quite do it.
Hempfield getting into their 5-out motion offense here.
Yep.
Being patient on offense, trying to get the best possible look as they can. Davon back into the post.
Oh, and putting the pressure. Did he keep that in? I think he did. But
that
Lower
was
Merion,
impressive.
That was impressive, but Lower Merion gets it back, and all James Symbols has to do is elevate that 6'4" body a little bit, and he's right to the rim.
That's a big body out there going in for the layup.
Yeah.
He's also been knocking down some threes.
He's been doing it all so far for this Lower Merion Aces team. We're up 37-23. 3:23 to go in quarter number 3. Looks like Lower Merion getting ready to sub some people in at the next available opportunity.
Hempfield still working Davon into the...
Here's Hilton, and that one just
good rebound there by Davon.
Nice putback by Edmund Green. That's his 8th point of the night for Davion Edmund Green.
I'd like to see someone else from Hempfield get some points here to contribute. It's been all Hilton and Davon tonight.
Yeah, thus far it has been. Simples, nice bounce pass there. Nice job there by Cook to put it up in 3.
That's another weakness of playing a 2-3 zone. If you get the man in the middle and you got a guy coming from the short corner, you see that guy to the middle, fake the jump shot. The guy jumped up and dished it down to his man and got the easy layup there.
Timeout taken. A full 60-second timeout for the Black Knights. We're down by 14, and you know it's going to be hard for them to claw this way out of their hole, but they've made Lower Merion work for it so far tonight.
I'm curious to see if Coach Walk will stay in the 2-3 zone. I'm also curious to see if we get a bucket here shortly that Coach Walk will bring a press like Lower Merion has been to try and
get those turnovers
exactly,
there
yep.
in the backcourt. We shall wait and see. Obviously for Lower Merion, I'm sure the message from Coach Greg Downer is, well, hey, just keep doing what we're doing. We've got them right where we want them, but you can't take your foot off the gas. It's far from over.
It is far from over. You never know with these games. You can always make a comeback whenever you can. As you looked in the previous game, we saw that Central York was down the entire game to Wilson, and they stay with it. They looked like going to the fourth quarter, they were down 6. Looked like Wilson was about to take over, but no. Central York, lots of energy and enthusiasm from that coaching staff. I love the energy from Central York. I love the players for that team. They are going to surprise some people this year in District 3.
The winner will have a date with those Panthers, who we've seen in multiple sports. We saw them in football, we saw them in volleyball.
There is the classic Coach Walk.
And he's got an and one to it. Whoa!
That right there is the classic Coach Walk play, one of my favorites.
Pull the rabbit out of the hat, Coach Walk. How about that?
That is a Hempfield classic play right there.
Now let's see if Hilton can make the N1 matter. He can.
Me as a player, I always loved it when the other team pressed and we brought that play out of the book late in the game and they were not ready for it.
Caught Lower Merion napping there.
Great play design for Coach Walk out of the timeout, hopefully to give Hempfield a spark of energy.
Let's see, is it going to be enough? Driving and able to Maneuver his way through is Shippen.
That was a really nice move. He hesitated there, got the defense a little off balanced.
Yep. Third made field goal of the night for him, and add a 3 to that. And here's Bennett with a layup to answer.
Looks like Hempfield's doing a good job now breaking the press. Now they just need to get some stops defensively.
Yeah, that's going to be what it comes down to now. Hempfield is finally able to punch, it seems like, consistently with these aces. Now they got to get the ball back, and in a scrum for it is Bennett. And he does not like the call at all.
Hempfield coaches were mad about that one. Saw Coach Wrong with a classic punch in the chair.
Yeah, not thrilled about that.
Looks like Hempfield's bench is finally getting into it, like the energy. Here he comes.
They're going to put Pena in. They had the 3 earlier. He will sub in for Davion Edmund Green.
You know what I see? I see Davion coming off. Maybe Hempfield gets a bucket here and go into a little press. Putting all their guards quick in, too. Especially now that number 4, James Simples, is out.
Even though Connor Axe is dressed tonight, I gotta think he's not 100%. I feel like that's the only reason we haven't seen him in, because he has been their sharpshooter this season. That's pretty much his specialty, and he has not been in tonight. So I gotta have a feeling that's got something to do with it.
Good defense here by Will Hessinger, way to stay in front.
Nice job.
It's a walk.
Yep. With, guess who? Pena there in coverage.
Number 12.
Connor McCabe.
Connor McCabe into the game.
Not the way he wanted to get things started. Hempfield down by 11. They're making the Aces work. This was not expected to be as close of a game at this point.
Looks like they go out of the man-to-man press and back into the 1-2-2 zone press.
Yep, getting across.
Good play there by Overball. Good pass.
Oh, here's 3. Got it! Oh! Miguel Pena, welcome to varsity.
Another 3, huge 3. They cut it to an 8-point game. Here comes Hempfield.
Oh, man.
He's got to be ecstatic as a freshman, hitting 2 threes coming off the
Miguel
bench.
Pena.
Big minutes.
I don't think he'll ever be back on the JV team. How about that freshman? But
good play by Coach Walk there.
We are down to a single-digit deficit. It's an 8-point game in the waning minute of the 3rd quarter. Here's a drive, and putting it up there. Nice job by Shippen. Letting the ball trickle down, getting the lead back to 10.
Shippen has been huge for Lower Merion this quarter. Driving to the bucket and getting some really good takes.
Yeah. Here's Hilton from 3, and off the mark, rebounded by Pena, and foul.
Hilton's got to get his 3 going. He's missed all of them so far.
For Wong, that is his 4th foul tonight, so now he's in some foul trouble. 4th foul of the half for the Aces. They outnumber Hempfield in that category. 4-3 is Hilton trying to drive, and that kind of threw everything off.
Yeah, that was a recipe for disaster there when you saw him chip for that. Saw that bad shot coming because he was off balanced.
Looks like the Aces will hold for this last shot. Or will they? A chance to drive and a travel.
Great call by the ref.
Mistake by Rothman there. They thought that they were going to hold for the last shot. Instead, Rothman trying to make something with it. And instead, he gets called for traveling, and Hempfield's got one more chance before the end of the quarter. And they're going to let it roll to try and milk as much of that clock as they can. Here's Hilton coming down, driving. Hilton out, dishes, Hessinger off the mark.
Great look there for the 3. That would have been huge going to the 4th quarter.
That would have been, but instead, it remains a 10-point game, but Hempfield, they're still kicking, man. I'll tell you. I don't think we expected this to be a 10-point game after 3, and yet here we are, the Black Knights.
Hempfield doing exactly what they need to be doing. Like I said, they just got to hold their own, hold their ground, get some looks offensively. Their defense has been, in my opinion, pretty good this entire game. They just got to do a better job offensively. I saw Coach Walk just talk to Hilton there that he's got to continue to look to shoot. Looks like he's still driving aggressively to the hoop, but still got to be a threat from the perimeter.
Yeah, that's true.
Saw Cole Overball come up for a screen there. It was a nice play. And of course, situations, Coach Walk's done a good job of coaching them up. Like we saw at the end of the Conestoga Valley game, they had another great look by, I believe it was Hessinger who shot it.
Yeah, Hessinger
and Hilton with the follow.
And then Hilton got the putback to win it. But I'll tell you. Well, we'll see. Hempfield, if they can just get a couple more 3-point shots, and heck, at this point, might just want to go to Pena. He's 2 for 2 shooting.
I'm gonna use
from
a
the three-point line.
I'm gonna use a Donovan Green quote from 2 years ago when I was a junior. When we were down to Township big going into the fourth quarter at Township, we scored 35 points in the fourth quarter, came back and won the game. And Donovan Green, his famous quote was, "Just keep fighting."
Yeah.
So Hempfield just got to stay with him.
All you got to do, man. All right, let's see. Got to get a stop first. Chestnut drives, and it bounces through.
Lower Merion's did a nice job of driving to the hoop and finishing.
There's Essinger, who hesitated a little, then bounces to Overball and gets blocked. Simples and Bard were both there.
Nice drive
for the
by
Aces.
Hessinger. Overball's got to do a little fake or something there, or take it up stronger at least. He put that ball right in front of them for them to block.
Takes a little wind out of the sails for Hempfield now, down by 12. Here's Brown, who they've kept quiet tonight. Chestnut from three is good as it kind of stuck in there to the rim. And I think that's been the difference. Lower Merion's shooting tonight has just simply been better, especially from the three-point line.
Oh yeah, they've done a really great job of finding the shooters. Oh, a nice pass there by Sam Bennett.
Wide open, and he couldn't put it through the first time, but got the rebound back.
Killed Sam Bennett's assist, but got himself a rebound.
Yeah. Sam Bennett won't be happy with that when he sees the stat sheet, but it's 2 points nonetheless.
At least Cole did a nice job of getting his own rebound. Sometimes you see the players miss that, they get frustrated with themselves and don't get out of the play.
Dished out to Brown, who switched it.
Another corner three for Lower Merion. It's one thing about these zone defenses is that it's sometimes hard to locate shooters, especially when they get to those corners. It's a very dangerous
We've
spot.
said that a lot tonight, and Overball gives it up. How about that bounce? Little creativity. Chip in instead of taking it up.
And
Bounced it backward to Bard.
Just like that, where Hempfield is down 18. Lower Merion is coming alive in this fourth quarter. Looks like their coach is giving them a little spark.
Yeah, this is not what Hempfield needed. They got to get something and get something quick. The Aces have been on a run to start quarter number 4. Pena to Hilton.
See if they can get a good look here offensively. They're going to have to start scoring at least every possession here to stay in this one.
Yeah. Hilton out to Pena. Bounces to Hessinger.
Gets it in Overball. Overball takes it up and blocked
he
it.
gets it blocked away, taken away, but they'll call a foul there.
Sears back in with 4 fouls.
Sears coming back in for Overball.
Looks like Coach Brown, I was saying at halftime, Coach Brown's done a really good job of coaching up the big man. Daniel Sears and Davon, yeah. Looks like he's talking to Overball here. So young players got to tell him how to take those shots up. Last year, like I was telling Kasey at halftime, I've played guard my entire life and I had to play center because we didn't really have any experienced bigs. I actually had to do the jump ball, and it was nice having Coach Brown with the wisdom and knowledge that he has, especially playing overseas and playing Division I basketball for Clemson. He's always a great coach to hang around. He's a funny guy, but has a lot of wisdom.
Great presence to have.
Exactly.
That's
Been with the program for like 35 years now, I think.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing you got to say you want about this Hempfield team. They might fall to 3-6 tonight, but they're definitely well coached, and we'll see if they can get this turned around, even if it's not going to be tonight. 5:19 to go. Foul called there on Chestnut, and Ryan Hilton will come to the line. Hilton's had a solid night. He's got 13 points, but unfortunately hasn't got a ton of help from his friends. That's another one there through.
I believe Miguel is our third leading scorer right now.
I think he is. Behind Hilton and
Davion.
Davion having a great with 8.
So Hilton gets both there.
All right, back to a 16-point game. And for Lower Merion, this one, I think, you kind of see the strategy. They're just trying to milk this thing a little bit. If they hang on, they'll have a date tomorrow with the Panthers. Hempfield will play the Bulldogs if things stay as are. And Wilson is no slouch either. So they'll have another tough game on their hands as that one goes out.
Good play defensively there by Hilton.
Yeah, Hilton putting the pressure. Pressuring the forced pass. And now let's see. Back to Essinger.
See if Hempfield can get another bucket here. Got to stay in the game. Got to be a quick one.
Yeah, got to be really quick.
Good pressure here by number 10. Your guy Chestnut.
Yeah. Lance Chestnut. Tell you another guy we haven't seen a lot tonight is Brandon Hagel. Just noticing that right now.
That is a true point. You know what? I have not
second leading scorer.
Notice
for
that
this
too.
Black,
Oh my
for
gosh,
this
you're
Black
right.
Knights team, and I don't think he's been in since the first quarter. Here's another three. He got it. Oh, come on.
Look at that. What a performance but for a first varsity again, Miguel. I think he's now 3 for 3 from the three-point line.
Oh my gosh.
If only if he made that layup, that'd be 11 points for your first game as a freshman varsity.
I'll tell you, Connor, you know.
Look at that.
When this team gets Connor Axe back, I'll tell you, they're going to have some weapons from the perimeter if they choose to keep Pena involved. And at this point, I think it'd be silly not to.
Here comes Davon back into the game for Daniel Sears. Sears has now fouled out.
Yeah, I was going to say, we talked about it being close on the foul department. And yes, that is the 5th foul tonight for Sears. His night is over with 4:08 to go.
How many points did Sears have? Do you know?
Not off the top of my head, I'm not sure if he had any. He came to the line a few times. He might have had, I think he might have had 2.
Sounds about right.
I don't know. Either way, not quite the night Sears was hoping for. I believe he was their leading scorer against CV.
He was. I heard he had some great inside moves during that game.
But tonight, not quite the performance they were hoping for. Edmund Green called for that last foul. 55-40. Hempfield trying to just see what they can get going here.
Lower Merion is in a zone now, trying to slow down Hempfield, make him work for a good shot. See if they can get it inside out, find either Hilton or Miguel in the perimeter for a 3. Miguel's spotting up on the other side, but it's stolen away.
Yep, taken away. And a fight for it and getting fouled on his way there was Simples.
Simples have had an excellent game, a strong body, and he can also shoot from downtown.
He leads the team for scoring. Both the leading scorers have 15 points for both Hempfield and for Lower Merion, but the difference for Lower Merion is they've got a lot of players involved. Every player they have in right now has scored tonight.
Here comes your guy, Brandon Hagel, back in the game.
I was going to say, I'm a little surprised. He, as I mentioned, is the second leading scorer on this team, averaging just under 7.4 points per game. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen more of him tonight.
Yeah, he's been solid. He saw at the opening tournament. He got the all-tournament team for that Carlisle tournament. Played well in both games.
That's how he really got on the scene.
He's been starting too.
I believe he played JV last year as well?
Yes, he did. I wonder if it's because he had 2 early turnovers to start the game.
That could be.
That's one thing I would like to see Brandon Hagel improve on going to his senior year next year is handling pressure. He's always struggled with that. Other than that, offensively, he's done a lot better, and he's starting to take on that role as a big man with Elseger being hurt.
Yeah. You know, I hate to harp on the dead horse here, but for Miguel Pena, I had to rush down about 10 minutes before the game just to see who that was, because we had not been informed of Wilkinson's injury prior to the game, so we didn't know that Pena had been promoted. So I had to rush down and see who's number 2 out there. Turns out it was Miguel Pena. He's a freshman, and he has 3 3-pointers on the night. And for reference, that would put him tied for 4th on the team in 3-point shots. This only his first game.
Look at that. Kasey, Kreider got his stats.
Only Axe, Hilton, and Hessinger have more with time with Elseger for 4th on the team in 3-pointers made.
Hempfield here going all guards again. I guess you consider Brandon Hagel a guard because that's how he was growing up. But like I said, he's making the transition to big like I did. I've been talking to him about that, how I've made my transition. But he's only a junior, so good for him. He's getting minutes.
He's getting minutes. He's going to have time. And that's the thing this year. I mean, some of the seniors, they've been just plagued by injury. With Hessinger, with Axe, with Wilkinson all getting hurt. We haven't seen Huey Pohl or Dylan Mellinger in there tonight. And really only Hessinger's gotten the playing time. These juniors, they've had to step up.
It's a good moment for opportunity for them, too. Like Coach Walk always says, you got to take every opportunity you're given. If you're on the bench and you come into your first varsity game ever and you get a bunch of turnovers in a row, it's not going to look good. You might not play, honestly, the rest of the season. That happened to me when I was a junior. I came in for 10 minutes. I played about 10 minutes that first game, and I didn't know the one play because it was like a play from the previous year. We actually didn't go over it in practice.
Fair enough.
And players, I didn't really make any mistakes that game, but look at Miguel. He came in here and made 3 threes. He's making a statement for more playing time.
He is announcing his presence tonight.
That's exactly what you got to do. You got to come in, play hard, play smart and play together. Hempfield's Logan.
This is so fascinating about this Hempfield team. The potential they have is Brown.
What do you know? Another corner 3.
Number 4 from the 3-point line. And
how pure is his stroke?
I'll tell you what.
He's going to call Brett Brown, and he's like, Dad, I hit 4 threes tonight.
Dad, and Pena's got another.
Look at that. They're going back and forth.
This is awesome. I'll tell you what.
They each got 4 threes apiece.
You know, I know it's going to be a losing effort for Hempfield, but oh my goodness, Miguel Pena.
It's a little freshman 3-point shooting contest. And here come the seniors, Huey Pohl and Dylan Mellinger into the game.
Dylan Mellinger, his 3rd appearance of the season, and Huey Pohl, his 8th.
Dylan Mellinger, crowd pleaser. The students love him here at Hempfield.
Same goes for Huey Pohl as well. We'll see what they can do here in the final 2:17.
I wish D-Mel would get more playing time. He hustles all over the place. At practice, never see a guy work harder.
Yeah, he does. He's going to get an opportunity now, though. We'll see. And I believe he's the only player now in this varsity squad that hasn't scored a point yet, so we'll see if that changes.
I believe that puts Miguel as our 2nd leading scorer now, am I right?
In the night, yep. He's got 12.
Look at that, now he's averaging 12 points per game in his varsity.
That's awesome. How about that steal by Hagel?
Mellinger, take it all the way, come on. Good pass there.
Up to Hagel. What a block. Rejected by James Simples. And
Jaden Alston to the game. Wow.
I mean, that took our breath away for a couple of seconds. What a block.
I didn't know what to say about that one. Man.
Man, oh man.
Good play there. Hagel gets it back, almost blocked again.
Oh, Simples is just
good,
going for the block
there
at this point. Holding on Rothman there. All right, Hagel.
Look at this. They're going to try to get Miguel another 3.
Oh, not that time.
Simples was all over it. He's like, I'm not letting this freshman get another 3.
Not again, yeah. Hagel going to drive out to Pena. Can he hit 5?
Oh, and it's in and out. Good foul by Hagel there.
Nice job by Hagel for the putback.
That would have been unbelievable.
Pena, oh man.
Hey, you know who has the record for most 3-pointers in the game?
Who?
Eli Washington, and he's in the building. I wonder if he was getting a little worried with that one.
That's no shock. What is the record?
It is 6 threes.
Oh,
it's tied. Actually, it's 6 or 7. I know that Eli beat it last year. And
fair
also,
point.
I think Jordan Hagel had the record with 6, and Eli beat it with 7.
Okay, fair point, but still.
I gotta check that then. I gotta fact check myself.
Man.
What
a night, though. I mean, that's the thing with this Hempfield team. You look at the record, they're going to fall to 3-6 tonight. Obviously, that's not great. But this team has so much potential, I feel. It's fun to watch. It's fun to see. And, if they can just harness all that, we'll see if they can do some damage here as we get into the league schedule, the bulk of the league schedule when the new year opens up.
I see Hempfield making a nice comeback here next year with all these, because obviously they've been dealt with injuries and all this other situations, but with these young players getting minutes, look on the bright side. The coaches got to be happy and knowing that next year they have players coming with experience, where this year they had players coming in with not as much experience you would like to.
Yeah, agreed. Interesting to see how tomorrow unfolds. Obviously, Hempfield will have a date with the Wilson Bulldogs, and
curious to see how Miguel will play again tomorrow.
Yeah,
continue his.
He's got to get some more playing time.
Oh yeah.
With how he's performed tonight.
That's unbelievable. Him coming in as a freshman and hitting 4 threes. Good for him.
All the hype and all the talk around this game was on Sam Brown, and Miguel Pena said, hold up a second.
I'm not the only freshman that can shoot in this area.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Look at Sam Brown's in his favorite spot, the corner again. Hopefully Dylan Mellinger can stay with him.
Yeah.
Just lingering over there.
Passing it out.
This is going to close the game. Going to keep the ball moving.
Yeah, Austin and Pena both over there.
And a good take there again by Simples.
Probably the MVP of this game, I think.
Oh, I would agree.
Simples.
I would agree. He sparked the start of the game, gave Lower Merion the early lead, and he's continuing to dominate throughout.
Not just because he leads in scoring, but
let's see if Mellinger here can get a shot. I'd love to see it.
Only guy on the varsity team that hasn't scored yet. Let's see if that changes. 35 seconds. Instead, they go inside the pole, but Austin couldn't get it there.
And they're going to pull it out and try to hold it for the final 6 of the game. Yeah, they're going to try and hold it
with Chestnut.
And that's going to close it.
Yeah, I don't think Coach
Unless Sam Brown pulls this one.
I'm thinking about it. Do they get greedy? Let's see. I think they'll be willing to take it down. The benches start to clap. The away side that we're stationed at starts to clap as well. And as the final seconds tick down, that will do it. And the Lower Merion Aces will play against the Panthers tomorrow night in the tournament championship. The Black Knights will play in the consolation game against Wilson. 61-45, the final score. The Aces over the Knights here in Hempfield. And Austin, well, I mean, I think Hempfield, they put up a good effort tonight. Obviously, it was a losing effort. But what'd you like that you saw tonight?
You know, I saw this as a great opportunity for Hempfield. They're playing a strong Lower Merion team. Lower Merion's got that big time, obviously, because Kobe played there. And they're a solid team. Like Hempfield, they held their own, they stayed with them, but obviously since they were down near the end of the game, Lower Merion was going to pull away. I liked what they did in the third quarter. They took their chance. They cut it to 10. I think they actually cut it to 8 with that 1-3. That was nice. Would have been nice for them to stay with it after that, but once Lower Merion had that little run there, the game was pretty much out of Hempfield's reach. But I'd like to see Hempfield take this game, and tomorrow's game against Wilson is going to be another tough one. But it's going to be a great experience for both the players, for all the players on the team, because they're both solid teams, and especially Wilson tomorrow. Got upset today by St. George's, their first loss of the season, and that's going to be a tough matchup for Hempfield, and great experience hopefully for the younger players.
They'll have blood in the water tomorrow night. Will Wilson trying to avenge that loss. And we will be back for that, but until then, for my colleague Austin Groft, thanks for joining us tonight, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Glad
we got
to
to do this more often.
On the gang. Tomorrow I'll be back with my friend Ben Marinas, who will be calling that one. And until then, we say so long. You've been watching Hempfield Black Knights boys basketball on HST TV 7. The Lower Merion Aces. They'll have a date with the Panthers tomorrow, when the Black Knights will play Wilson.